Hello friends, I'm George, the nice medic gentleman. Welcome back to the channel guys, I hope that all of you are doing good. In the past few weeks I've reviewed quite a few tobacco based fragrances, and two of those that I reviewed in the past few weeks and that are tobacco based are Charuto Mysterious Tobacco from Paris Corner and Exclusif Tabac from Maison Alhambra. Now those two fragrances are high quality clones of Carolina Herrera's Mystery Tobacco, and since I've already done reviews on both of them and since they're cloning the same original fragrance, I think it's time to put them head to head in another episode of Fragrance Battle. So in today's video I'm going to compare these two fragrances and I'm going to tell you which is my personal favorite out of the two. I'm going to start with a quick look at the packaging and the presentation and the bottle design of the two fragrances. This is the box of Charuto Mysterious Tobacco from Paris Corner. It's actually quite a plain looking box. When it comes to Exclusif Tabac from Maison Alhambra, it looks a little bit better, a little bit higher end to be honest, but both of them actually come packaged pretty plainly, considering that they're Middle Eastern fragrances, and usually with Middle Eastern scents, usually you get a pretty lavish presentations. And then this is the way that the two bottles look. Exclusif Tabac has a closer resemblance to the original fragrance that is cloning. Charuto Mysterious Tobacco comes in a totally different bottle compared to the original fragrance. The Paris Corner scent has a little bit heavier bottle, but I personally prefer the design of Exclusif Tabac from Maison Alhambra, and also I prefer the packaging of Exclusif Tabac. So when it comes to the packaging, the presentation and the bottle design, by a slight margin, for me the winner is Maison Alhambra's Exclusif Tabac. The next way that I'm going to compare the two fragrances, of course, will be by their scent profile, the way that they smell. The original fragrance is known for being a sweet tobacco-based fragrance that has some spices, has a boozy note, you get some oods on the dry down, you get a bit of a freshness in the opening, and both of the clones featured in this video actually do a very good job at copying that original scent profile. But there are a few minor differences, at least to my nose. The best way that I can describe the differences between these two fragrances is by the fact that Charuto Mysterious Tobacco actually opens up with a stronger boozy note in the opening of this fragrance compared to Exclusif Tabac. Also, it feels a little bit fresher, but then also there's a bit of a difference in the way that the tobacco note has been used in the two. Charuto Mysterious Tobacco has a slightly harsher tobacco note. When it comes to Exclusif Tabac, again you get a boozy vibe in the opening of this fragrance, you get some of that freshness, but this thing feels a little bit sweeter, and I also like better here the way that the tobacco note has been used. On the dry down they're almost identical to each other, but still, if I have to pick up a winner based on the scent profile of these two fragrances or the way that I've been enjoying more, any of them, the winner for me is going to be Exclusif Tabac. The main reasons for this, for the win in this round for Exclusif Tabac is by the fact that I feel that the tobacco note that's been used in this fragrance has a slightly higher quality. It feels a little bit better blended, a little bit less harsh. In fact, there's absolutely no harshness in here. So for me, the more enjoyable scent, again by a very slim margin, has been Exclusif Tabac. And when it comes to the scent, how much I've enjoyed the two fragrances, the winner is Exclusif Tabac. When it comes to how close these two are to the original scent, again I'll have to go here with Exclusif Tabac. For me, Charuto Mysterious Tobacco it's definitely a clone of Carolina Herrera's Mystery Tobacco, but it also feels like a little bit of a hybrid between Mancera's Red Tobacco and Mysterious Tobacco by Carolina Herrera, although it leans heavily to the Mystery Tobacco side, whereas Exclusif Tabac is pretty much a straight up clone of Mystery Tobacco from Carolina Herrera. So when it comes to the closeness of the two fragrances, for me the winner again will be Exclusif Tabac. The next way that I'm going to compare the two scents, of course, will be by their performance. And again here there's going to be one winner, and that's Exclusif Tabac from Maison Alhambra. Now both of these two are actually very strong performing fragrances. You know, I've not been disappointed by them, but Exclusif Tabac just lasts longer on my skin. I get about 10 hours of performance from this fragrance on my skin with you know, pretty strong projection in the first 2 to 2.5 hours. When it comes to Charuto Mysterious Tobacco, I get about an hour less, so about 9 hours total of longevity on my skin, with again very good projection in the first up to 2 hours. So there's a slight difference between the two fragrances, but for me the better performer has been Exclusif Tabac. The next way that I'm going to compare these two is by their price tag, and here the cheaper fragrance is actually the winner of this round. And in this case, you know, I'm quoting the prices that I'm paying for my fragrances, and for me the cheaper scent was Charuto's Mysterious Tobacco. I paid about 20 euros to get this fragrance, in fact maybe slightly less than 20 euros, so this has been a better deal considering that both fragrances come in a 100 milliliter bottle size, so there are no other factors in here, just the price tag. This thing was a little bit cheaper for me. Exclusif Tabac, I paid about 25, even a little bit over 25 euros in order to get this fragrance, and I know that this usually is, at least here in Europe, tends to be a little bit more expensive, so the better deal, at least only taking into account the price side of things, has been Charuto Mysterious Tobacco, and this is the winner of the pricing round. When it comes to versatility, you know, those two scents are so close to each other, you know, and being the clones of exactly the same original scent, there cannot be a clear winner when it comes to versatility. Both of them are definitely fragrances that are oriented towards the colder months of the year, and in my opinion just work better in the nighttime. So there cannot be no winner when it comes to versatility, and this round is a draw between these two. And on to my final thoughts and final results of today's fragrance battle. For me, the winner by a slim margin, I have to add, in this fragrance battle will be Exclusif Tabac from Maison Alhambra. And I'll give you a few reasons why that's the case. First of all, I think this has a slightly better quality when it comes to the packaging, the presentation. I like the bottle design a little bit better. Second, I enjoy the scent of Exclusif Tabac a little bit more compared to Mysterious Tobacco from Paris Corner. And also the third main reason is going to be because of its performance. It's been a better performing fragrance, at least on my skin, compared to the Paris Corner offering, and so those are the three main reasons why I think that Exclusif Tabac is, or I feel that Exclusif Tabac is the winner in today's fragrance battle. It's a little bit better blended, and I simply enjoy it a little bit more. And on top of that, you know, just the icing on the cake is the fact that it just lasts a little bit longer. When it comes to Mysterious Tobacco, a few reasons why this is a good fragrance. Still, this is a very good offering from Paris Corner. It's still a pretty good performer, you know, maybe lasts a little bit less compared to Exclusif Tabac, but still on its own, it's a good scent and a good performer. Comes, you know, nicely packaged, has good quality. And all in all, it's also a very nice offering. But for me, the only reason why I would go with Mysterious Tobacco over Exclusif Tabac is only because if you cannot find Exclusif Tabac. I know that for, you know, some periods of time Exclusif Tabac was very hard to find, at least around here in Europe. So if you're desperately looking for a clone of Carolina Herrera's Mystery Tobacco, you know, if you're looking for a sweet tobacco based fragrance and you cannot get your hands on a bottle of Exclusif Tabac, then you can safely go with Mysterious Tobacco from Paris Corner, because again, as I said, on its own, this fragrance is actually pretty good. But again, my winner of this episode of Fragrance Battle is Exclusif Tabac from Maison Alhambra. And so guys, in this episode of Fragrance Battle, I compared two clones of Carolina Herrera's Mystery Tobacco. From Paris Corner, Charuto Mysterious Tobacco, and from Maison Alhambra Exclusif Tabac. I hope that you found this video interesting or helpful. If you did, give it a like. Also, if you're not yet a subscriber to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I hope that I'm going to see you in my next video, and until then, stay safe and bye bye.